Well, what a start to the 2016 season here at the Berlin Raceway. That's right, it was the 5th annual Icebreaker at Berlin, and let's get into the action, shall we? Moving on to the features, we start off with the Sportsman class. It was the 33 of Alan Davis battling the 20 of Tyler Naraki most of the race. Davis and Naraki went back and forth most of the night, and a hard-charging Brian Tomey coming up through the field. It had to be Alan Davis with the victory, holding off Brian Tomey for a photo finish. Andy O'Reilly actually caught up with Davis in the Great Clips victory lane.
That race, it was a tough one. I mean, Naraki really kind of had it up till that first caution out there. Is that when you had that chance to make your move?
Yeah, I know the caution came out, that really helped, but I think starting on the outside for some reason really helped out this year. I think that it came down to whoever started on the outside and that last restart was going to win that race.
In the model Coverall Modifieds, it was Dave Lake in his brand new 97 Helen DeVos Children's Hospital machine, holding off a hard-charging Billy Epping in the 8 car to bring home the win. Dave Lake was his first win in a very long time, and he was very excited to be back in victory lane. Kalamzoo Vapor 4 cylinders was a little bit less dramatic, as Seth Van Horsen dominated, leading start to finish. He led all 20 laps in his 17 Muskegon Monuments car. Van Horsen went on to say the car was awesome, and he finished by saying, quote, "It did everything I wanted to do." The craziest race of the night was obviously the Budweiser Outlaw late models. This one was crazy start to finish. Ross Musen took the lead early. Musen in the 32 machine was then passed by Tim DeVos. Musen had to take his car to the pits due to mechanical issues. Moving on throughout the race, DeVos succumbed to mechanical issues of his own, giving the lead back to the 84 of Mike Bubba Brooks. Brooks, in the midst of holding off the 33 of Monty Tolan and the 82 of Tom Thomas, spun out in turns 1 and 2, collecting both Tolan and Thomas. That left Mike Root in his number 9 UGS ID Engineering, an Enterprise Iron and Metal machine, right up front. The last 5 laps, Root went on to battle Tom Thomas and actually win the race, bringing the car to victory lane. Root, a first-time winner in the Outlaw late models at Berlin, said, quote, "If it wasn't for the spin, I wouldn't have been able to get around him." Root went on to say, "At least I can say I got one." Make sure you join us next week, Saturday, April 23rd here at Berlin for the Spring Fling Race, featuring the Sawyer Compressor Super Late Models, the Engine Pro Super Stocks, the Kalamazoo Vapor 4 cylinders, and the Sportsman. Tickets are just $12, and if you want any other information, make sure you go to berlinraceway.com.